Hey everyone, DecuNet47 here. Sorry I was super silent. I'm still not fully used to this, but welcome to my stream. We're doing some Wildermyth stuff. Again, I want to actually start off by apologizing really quickly. So, I know that I didn't stream yesterday. Today is Monday. I said Sunday. I got super busy yesterday, so I didn't get the chance to stream. So I'm going to be doing the Sunday stream today. For the record, this is not going to be taking place of the weekday stream that I have planned. So this is basically, I still have another stream I want to do this week if I get the time to. I'm just doing this since I missed yesterday's. But with that out of the way, I think if I set this up right, you can see the cursor now. I'm actually kind of streaming a little bit differently than I was the last couple of Wildermyth streams. So hopefully everything works just fine. If there's any issues, you guys can let me know. The screen might be a little cut off now because of how I'm doing this, but I'm testing out something different, so just, let me know. I'm not quite as capable of seeing the comments as quickly, so it might take me a little bit to see if you've commented, but I'll do my best. I don't want to waste too much time. We can just get into this now that we're going. I'm sorry I'm a little awkward. Still not fully used to this. Let's just get straight back into continuing the story and see where we left off, because I know that it did make it so that we had to start. We lost Nim. I had to. It didn't save after we got her, so we're gonna have to get another new character, which is unfortunate because I really liked that character, but. Oh yeah, we'll also have to finish scouting that again. So you'll get to see that this is gonna be this might not be the tortoise. This can be something completely different this time. There was one other thing. You can actually see my cursor now. So the way I'm recording this now, I'm recording it in a different way that it actually shows my cursor. So there's that. I would actually like to know your opinion on if you care, like if you would rather my cursor not show up, or you'd prefer it to show up. I would actually like to know your guys' opinion on that. But yeah, so besides that, I think we're just going to hop on back into this and send these two to go recruit a new character, since we're going to have to start over again in the recruiting process. Oh, we got the starseed tree this time. Yep, see, it's completely different than what we got the last time. For the record, if my cursor ever disappears, that's because I have I'm checking the stream, because I have it set up so that I'm checking the stream on the same computer, because I had two computers set up, but it just doesn't work very well, so it's a little weird. I apologize for that, but it's the best setup I can have. So the starseed is a little bit it's kind of interesting. So basically, this is a tree, but it has stars on it, or at least that's how the rumor is. Some symbolism in there somewhere. There are some lovely looking ones up high up. You're not thinking of grabbing one, are you? The thing about a starseed tree is that none may climb it. That's what they say, anyway. You do have a 0%, basically 0, it's 28, but it's pretty much a 0% chance to climb all the way to the top. You don't have any risk here. I'm gonna go for this 70. There's a good chance I'll fail this. I think I've only seen this succeed once. And that was on my most recent game. It's just saving itself for a worthy suitor. Watch my stuff. Can't say he's not enthusiastic. So I am sorry, because this means the tortoise section of the last one is going to be completely gone, but it is what it is. We don't have a lot of choices. I can't fix that. It's completely random, so he's gonna climb up the tree, bringing back memories. But the sun should have come up by now. And he fell. Ugh. Ow. Yep, we failed. That's a failure. The chocolate tree lights will fly away now. Great. Just think, though, the season's stars are dedicated to you now, in a way. Maybe I'll take comfort in that thought after I'm done hurting. You get the stunts chance up, at least. But you get an item the other way, and the item would have actually been pretty useful. So what do we need to make here, again? We can make hides or fabrics. We have a lot of fabric. We don't have any hides, so we'll get 2 hides. And then they'll be recruiting, and we got to keep an eye on our time up here. 300 days remaining. Greedy Hothead. Let's see what she has for us. Lovely Thrift. Well, at least I can still say the name. Hook of Weird, Wild Heart, and Curious. Rumor was that Lovely was born with it, a weird leaf-shaped jewel. She clutched it while she slept, and it always gave her comfort, though even she couldn't say why. In a glade one morning, she met a doe woman who showed her the secret of disappearing. It always seemed that romance lived on the road and blew through with every cool wind. It kept her feet facing forward. Interesting. Yeah, I'm down. Let's recruit her. Bryn May's in town. Lovely? Apparently Bryn May knows Lovely. Later. Then look around morning and happen, but I want to make good on that promise. Oh boy, do I have a job for you. Okay, so we have a choice. Train Lovely as a warrior, train Lovely as a hunter. Hunter? Jeez, I don't think we can train her as a Pokemon. Hunter or Mystic. I'm standing by the fact that her story sounds very much like it sounds very much like a hunter, actually, in this case, but I could see a mystic as well. We did mystic last time. With Nim, we did mystic. I'm feeling still like doing a mystic, because her story does kind of fit a mystical approach, like disappearing. Mystics can disappear as well as hunters. I'm going to go for mystic here, just so we can kind of keep the mystical thing going. And we'll just pass the time away. Okay, so they should head down and help train up as I sent them last time. I didn't actually send them. Plus, it'll give Drake some time to heal up after that fall. He should be good in a few seconds. They might not even. Oh no, they actually might make it in time to help a little. Here we go. Recruit prepared. Lovely is ready. Now, what does she have? Soul splitting. When Lovely takes damage for each infused object, 1 point is prevented. Arches, Lovely bonds with the earth and summons from seedling and split a wondrous tree that pins surrounding. I mean, that's not bad. Arches is not a bad one. And Indignance, Lovely's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. That's not bad, actually. I mean, you don't want them getting close to your Mystic, but at the same time, that could be a good setup for, like, if they do try to damage her. Soul Splitting is also really good. I say Soul Splitting or Indignance. I don't think I've ever used Indignance. I'm thinking that's the one I would probably go for, just to give it a shot more than anything, because it does 1 plus 1/3 potency. So once the potency is higher, it'll do more damage too. I'm going to do it. I've never tried it out, so let's see what it's like. Now that we have her on our side, we can head onwards. I think we will head to... Yeah, let's head here to the Fresh Plain and scout it out. Oh, we have an opportunity happening. Okay. I almost missed it. From another time, Savi slept unsoundly. The night that poured through the window was colder than anticipated. But then, there was also... Savi. What? Wake up, Savi. We have to go. We have somewhere to go. Why? Where? What time is it? Time to be on the road. I'm sorry for the rush. Anyway, grab your gear. My gear? Well, may as well. We'll only send the 2 of them, because they should be able to handle that just fine. And the other 3 will scout the area. The story continues. Those mountains joining ends here, there, I hope. It's been a long trek. The campfires have been mostly quiet. When she has spoken of the destination, Benmay's kept her description sparse. She mentioned a cave and a pool of water. Gazing into the pool is supposed to give you some kind of, I don't know, a revelation. The cloud of her past has settled on her forehead, shadowy, constant. All I'm saying is, I'd be more helpful if I knew what I was helping you with. You remember when you wake up and you can't remember what you ate yesterday? A lot of my life's like that. Okay, so I actually do remember this one. I was trying to figure out if I remember this one, and I do. And discover the hidden mouth of a cave. But what are you hoping to find there? There's gaps in my life, and a pain I've lived with that I can't explain. I kind of feel like this one. We'll go for the left, yeah. Pain? I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I'll be here with you. Thanks, Avi. I know. They come upon the pool, not far inside, but there's someone standing before it. Benmay, I'm Nan. Good to meet you. You know my name. Since you were a child, I've watched your progress. I knew we were destined to meet one day. That's a bit of a claim. I've heard this called the Pool of Visions. You've heard wrong. In fact, it's the Pool of Revisions. Here you can see what would have happened if you were to change one decision in your life. What? It's like a window of regrets, then. Oh, a mistakoscope, to put it simpler. Right, I'd call it more of a mistakoscope. In any case, you may only look once and only after you've defeated the challenge. And the challenge is what? In my youth, I was greedy, strong. I thought to slay the god beast Mo'atana to show my might. Rather than end me, she saved my soul, gave my life its purpose. Don't hold back. I'm charged to test you. If you're sure. We won't go easy. Raise your guard. And now we have to fight, because of course we do. That's how this always works. Nan the Mighty. The aged warrior looks strong as stones, eyes sharp, and feet quick. Alright, so we have to fight this guy. Where is he? Right over here. He is out of our range, but that does not completely matter. So we have okay, so it's an axe. That's it. It's been a bit since I played this one. So it's been a little bit since I played Wildermyth, because last time I played was the last time I streamed. So there's that. Let's engage here and then get a guardian off so that we are guarding against. Ooh, perfect play here. There's a really, really good play here. So we'll flash cone him as well. Which will do 1 damage. He'll be blinded, but he also still has to try to attack us. We then silk step so that we're hidden. This is the perfect setup. He'll walk right into the. Oh, he has a lance. Okay, never mind. Not quite as perfect as it could have been, but he still didn't do any damage, so we're good. What we'll do instead is engage, walk around his back, and hit him with a sword. And then we can just walk over here with our knife and stab him in the back. Easy as that. The final blow leaves the warrior Nan dazed and weaponless. Ugh. He falls to a knee. I'm afraid we're tougher than we look. You've beaten me fairly and proven your worth as warriors. Take your one look into the pool of visions. However, you should know that while you can see what you would have been, you can never change what was. Benmay steps forward as Nan steps back. She leans by the glimmering blue waters. The smell of damp minerals and cave moss fills her nose. Gazing in the pool, she sees nothing but the bottom. Until she sees herself almost as she is now, out of time and place, and in a place she hasn't quite forgotten. She can't remember what happened here, but there's a knife inside her, a sense of real hurt. She's speaking to someone, and the word comes to her in a flash. What's up? Her brother's preparing to go on a journey. They argue, and he turns away. Suddenly, she feels the ache of watching him go, realizes he never came home again, though she waited years. I let him leave. But in this vision, Benmay follows and convinces him to stay. Their lives after that go on in whatever small village this was. Neither of them leave home, and they live wondering what they might have been if they'd made bolder choices. She stands, the memory in the pool fades, waterlight dances on the dark cave roof. You never told me about your brother. I suppose I was trying to forget. I don't even recall where we lived, or what we... I think that he must have died somewhere far from home, and I must have left after that and buried my memories. And today, in a sense, you got your brother back. Before they go, Salvi takes her own glance into what might have been, and then they file out, quiet eyes and thundering thoughts. Get a legacy point out of that. That's nice. And of course, a level up. Okay. Bronzehorn Warrior, so she can get Engage up, Ripazay, which will counterattack after successful melee block or dodge. Heroism, which is pretty good, and Shield Shear. That's not the best. I'd go for Engage, is probably the best option out of the ones she was given. We'll send these two to help out. Savi and Brinmei can go help out with the scouting now. Then we patrol. 200 days remaining. Okay, we gotta watch that. We have to clear the Gorgon sites. I think, is a Gorgon site, so we'll get some time for doing this. So we'll do this fight here. Some kind of basement over here. Dinner's me, right? Here's what I'm thinking. Hey, are you listening? No, they're not. Okay, Lockwoods. Oh, I know this one. I've seen this one plenty of times. I wonder who fell in love here. Well, there you go. Yeah, being hopeless is definitely a good word for Drig. Someone walked to the table, knife lines. Stains of sediment. And what's in this box? Past the open portal, shadows packed like ravens plumed, dimming, all discovery sharply dark and darkness doomed. Spears sparklight shimmered, spent, snuff dispelled, left all engloomed. This place isn't like that, I guess, but nowhere's perfect. The box is puzzle locked, huh? Oh, is it words or numbers? Yeah, no, I'm actually... I don't know if I prefer words or numbers, actually. We guess until we're frustrated, then we bash it to pieces. Okay, sounds about right. I feel like that would have been the same response to it if it was numbers, although maybe you just bash it immediately. Okay, so what's the prompt? The wise wanderer finds home where? The owner hasn't done much wandering. Lily pretends to try unclogging the chimney pipe. This forces Drig into dinner duty. Of course, she doesn't want to actually cook. Savi finds a book of nonsense to help her pass the time and dodge camp work. And Drig toils over an all-right stew, not sparing the seasoning, much thought. The wise wanderer finds home where? So, where love at last would land him. Where her foes make their graves. Where friendships will gladly make the trip. Okay, goodness. Usually the answer is more obvious than that. Than this, okay. I'm gonna actually have to think a little bit on this one. That's a dangerous thing. Okay. The wise wanderer finds home where? Definitely right or left, I would say. 1 or 3. I'm not thinking it's 2. Not sure about this one, honestly. It's definitely one of these. Okay, if our friends will gladly make the trip, will love at last would land him. I'd go for Sarvi's. I'm going for Sarvi's. Yes, clicked open. Okay. That was really it? You're a genius! Ah, hello there, Flam. How's it going? At least you found us. Whoops. Of course there is. It's my box. Belt of Chivalry. So we get some armor from this, which is not half bad. 3.5 does not give us any armor. 5.9 doesn't give you any armor. 2.5 doesn't give you any armor. 3.3 would give Savi armor and doesn't give Lovely anything. So Savi is getting that belt because it actually gives us stuff. Bogma, Rager, Raccoon, and a Row. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Sorry. Okay, let's just get this thing moving then, I'd say. Let's just get started. See if we can find anybody. There's a raccoon, and then the row behind it. We'll move up, I think, here, because we can move and then still be guarded. Oh, that's less than appealing, I'll admit. Okay. Okay, I don't like that. I really don't like that. So, you... So, Drig. We'll have you come right here with your wand. No, you have a staff, not a wand. Only has 4 range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This should hit with a diagonal, though. Come on, hit! Double hit! Yes! Didn't kill, but did get the double hit. That's all I really needed. So move Brynmay up here. You can't engage. I'll let you wall because it'll be good to have the extra defense. We'll switch you back to your bow, run over here, and silk step into the gray plane. Lovely will hide behind Brynmay. Interfuse with the bush and should be able to grab something. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but still can grab the row. So there we go. That's the setup. Bogmo comes. Hopefully will not attack. Oh, good. Thanks, buddy. Walking right into my into my guardian there. I appreciate it. Okay, so we can go. Probably best option is actually to go for the discus here because I can take out the row and I have a decent chance of also hitting the Bogmo. Nice, got the hit. The next plan is gonna have Lamb, probably have Lamb attack. No, I know exactly what to do. There is actually a really good setup for this. Okay, here's what we do. We have you walk over here, engage plus. Since we upgraded engage, oh, I didn't read what it did. When you upgrade engage, you will engage a surrounding area, and then you will also get extra defense for every enemy you engage. So, I'm gonna take you out. Gives me untouchable, so I can't take any damage. I also healed on the kills, so that's nice. And I have I can't take any damage in the next attack. Plus, I have engaged it, so it's going to attack me no matter what. I will move you over here to Guardian. Lovely can move a little bit closer and interfuse with this. It'll give you some hobble, that's not bad. Do a little bit of damage. Then we have you just take him out. Still, it's a good setup if I couldn't take him out. Knee pad of courage. Knee pads burnished and etched with designs of the land. Extra block is not bad. 55, 52, 47. Don't want Savi getting hit, so I don't think the block is the best on her. Probably give it to Flam because he has a little bit lower block. Okay, what's the Raccoon get? This monster is now stronger. Tail Spike does splash damage. Thanks, I don't like that. But, since we did it, we got an extra 50 days, which is a nice plus. Let's find an item. A calamity will happen before we finish finding the item. What do we got? Okay, we do not want the Geist. I'll allow the Gorgon to get the extra armor, the Rager, I mean, to get the extra armor, because I don't have a lot of LP, but I know I don't want the Geist yet. If we can avoid getting that for a while, we should. Okay, so what do we get? Hearthwood and Potency, okay. Lovely could definitely use Potency, so we'll give it to her, because Potency is how she does damage, but it's also good for that skill we got her. We're going to want to scout up here. 200 days remaining. Okay. The next question is, how many? 5. Okay. The next question is, how long will it take to make this mountain pass? If I have everyone walk, it'll take 56 days. We theoretically can do that. We have the time. Let's build this mountain pass. I'm going to see if I can kind of push the limits a little bit here. Incursion started. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that there was something right down here we could have done. That's awkward. It's really awkward. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? We have 130 days left. How long does it take us to scout this? A total of 11 days to complete. Is this a Gorgon site? Deepest. Is this a Gorgon site? Yes, but I don't know if I have the time to do that. This is the one issue I do have with Chapter 2. It's really hard to get everything explored. What I'm probably going to do instead is just get rid of the incursion here and... Not the incursion, the infestation here, and then I guess we'll take on the main story mission. It will leave 3 places with 3 places. Yeah, it'll leave us 3 places we didn't explore. It's not the best, but we only have, with only 118 days left, I don't know if we have the time to do everything, and there's no way I can get it over here to stop this and then get back in time. I don't think that adds up. I think our best option is to just take care of this, because it should stop the incursion as well. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I wasn't imagining having a child anytime soon, but this would be the place to see a boy get married. And possibly beautiful. The cavern of the Sea Spear lies at the heart of a magnificent canyon. Sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer, marbled blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp, and glows. But the canyon's deep places are strung with fragrant clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. The mouth of the cave is hidden, and damp shadow and fern-feathered shade, but Savi spots it, and leads the way inside. Smell that? Someday, I want to go with you to the, I don't know, smells like the ocean. Go slow, love. Lot of holes and ridges. Savi follows her own echoes into the dripping depths. No eye has scraped these walls in centuries. The air is pickled and still. It's smoother down here, but look at the ceiling. It seems to go up and up. Could be other tunnels. Something's glinting in the darkness. You see it? It's cold. Sinking to your bones kind of cold. Can't wait to get out of here, jump in a hot bath. Drig. This looks like the end of the tunnel. Alright, well, who wants to poke their head in? That's where the mission starts. Yeah, I know, you probably weren't expecting to be finishing Chapter 2 today. I actually wasn't either, but... sometimes desperate measures have to be taken. If we're to have anyone open the door, it should probably be Flam. Open sesame. Calabaine. Towering, reeking of algae and old water, it stalks sedately on its stony limbs while the world quakes. If you're impressed that I was able to read all of that in one try, me too. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. Okay, this thing has 22 health, 4 armor, and 2 warding. This is not going to be fun. It's also like, okay, so it can't be immune to compulsion, and yeah, it's not an easy fight. It's not the easiest of fights, but let's see. I think I could do some decent damage at least. Do I have to move to? Yeah, I have to move. Can I? I have to move to at least right here. That's okay. I'll probably have Bryn May engage it anyway, and that will make it have to attack her instead of Drig. So Drig will probably be safe ultimately. So let's see, blocked some of it, right? Because that's a physical attack. I forget that some of them are physical and dead, and like I just think that anything with interfusion is magic, but it's actually not the case. So we'll engage. And then Guardian, and then come over to Flam. Flam will walk over here and guard against foes as well. You can stand over here by Drig. The reason I didn't put Bryn May next to Drig is because this guy may have an attack that he may end up having an attack that can hit multiple enemies, and multiple of my characters, and I'd rather not risk that. Oh, I pierced 1 armor, did okay damage. I only do 2, so my best move here is going to just be jumping straight into Silk Step. We'll go here, because that's out of range. So this thing should theoretically at least move into Bryn May's range. Well, I was right, it did have an ability to... It did, in fact, have an ability... Okay, so if I walk into its range as well, it will take the damage. I figured as much, but it was worth checking. So Bryn May goes up. See, first we engage. Then we put Bryn May up here, and she attacks. He blocked it, of course. That sucks, but it is what it is. So we run up here. We have a 100% hit chance for Flam. He got the stunt too. Nice. So V can take it out. So we'll just do that. There we go. Finished off. Alright, let's get what we came for. It's here. The Sea Spear. The air in the chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shrivels inside its carapace. Savi approaches the edifice. The spear is glass-like, grand. It radiates legacy and power. It's just strange. What can this thing really mean to them? Thought about that. So what if our myth of a hero queen with a spear to save the seas isn't really our myth at all? What if it's theirs? That's fascinating, I guess. But, so it's some kind of emblem to them, maybe, of a past hero. As Savi grips the spear, a noise begins to grow in the outer tunnels. It's a noise of feet and hooves, of tortured lungs and shoveling air, and a flickering squelch of creeping things. By the sound of it, a horde of Gorgon beasts is pouring towards the chamber. We need to hope they don't cut off our escape. I don't think we'll survive if we stay here. And you get the Petroglass Sea Spear. It is an artifact water spear, great spear, 8 damage, 2.1 range, stunt damage of 2. It is an artifact water. It has +1 stand damage and it will refund an action point as per the water ability. I don't want to give it to Flam because he already has the Will of the Forest, and this is basically the same thing, just a water version. And Savi really doesn't need it. I like the dagger she has. You know what? I actually might give it to Lovely because I might try and make Lovely a little bit of a closer color, like a like magic and also physical, so that so we can get some more of that her being near enemies off. That's my thoughts on things anyway. Because it's not a bad weapon, and it would actually be pretty decent. She might not have the greatest strength, but like this could still walk on her. I'm going to do it. Why not? I'm going to do it.